Hi, my name is Cody Dunlap, and this is my AEP 855 Module 1 introductory video. Currently, I am the first grade teacher in Natoma, Kansas. Natoma is a small 1A school about 40 miles northeast of Hays and Fort Hays. I have about 130 kids preschool through 12th grade, and so very, very small. This year I had 9 students in my class, so and that's probably a pretty average class size in Natoma. And when I'm not in the first grade classroom, I also coach high school football. I'm the head high school football coach and the head high school girls basketball coach as well. And I run the summer weights program during the summer, so a lot of early mornings now that the summer's kicked off. In my life, I've had a lot of influential people, most notably my parents, just in their parenting style and the way that they raised us, and still, interacting with them to this day. My wife has had a lot of influence on me, as well as our little 1-year-old daughter, and just the way that we interact. And the way that my wife supports me in school and returning to school here at Fort Hays. She has always just been very supportive and loving in that way. As far as my personality test, 3 of my scores were higher, notably higher than the others. Extroversion, agreeableness, and conscientiousness. And I agree with all of those, and I'll talk about how those tie into my leadership styles in just a second. But I also wanted to comment on the lowest score that I got, which was the intellect and imagination factor. And in reading more about that, I believe that to be the case, because I do feel myself as being a very traditional and conservative person, and sometimes change is pretty hard for me. And so, I wouldn't say that it's necessarily that I don't know or understand things. It's more just sometimes it's hard for me to step outside the little box that I've created, and so to just expand that imagination. The leadership theories that I picked and that will be in my Google Doc are the participative leadership theory, where very close to the democratic leadership style, and that there's multiple people involved in the decision-making process. And I think that comes, the tie-in there is through that extroversion, in wanting to include people and build relationships through the process. And the other leadership theory and style is the servant leadership. And a lot of times I credit my faith in Christ as a reason that sticks out to me. And again, through the personality test, those 3 that I scored high in, the extroversion, the agreeableness, and the conscientiousness, I think all factor into that as well, into both of those leadership theories and styles. And that is the end of my video. Thank you, and I look forward to learning alongside all of you this summer.